Shout out to everybody out there on White Street. You already know what it is. Salute to everybody.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to SteveBussaGS. We got another scorecard reaction for you guys, and you already know what it is. I didn't even get up and brush my teeth and eat breakfast before my phone started going wild about this John dropping. I hear y'all. I got y'all. We gonna jump right into it. Do me a favor, run the gauntlet, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, little bell notification guy. If you want to support the channel, the best way to do so is by joining my Patreon down there in the description below. I'm running a contest right now. If you want to take control of the first week of the month of the first 10 reactions that I do, join the Patreon for a raffle for the opportunity to do that. Someone is going to get a chance to basically take control of the channel for the first week of September. And if it continues and it does well, we're going to do it month after month. So if there's reactions that you really want us to get to, join and get your shot to take that. Anything else to go over? Down in the comments below. Let's talk about the album, man. What are your predictions for the album? How much do you know about it already versus what do you predict, right? How many tracks do you think it's going to be? What's the vibe going to be? Is it going to be more vibes, more party shit? Is it going to be more lyrical? Where do you think he's going to go with it? No excuses, no labels, nothing like that. Just let the man breathe and do his own shit. Let's get into this for now. But yeah, let's have a conversation about it down in the comments there. Let's see what are your predictions for this album. So we got Reece, Residual self-image. Oh.
Going off, going off, going off. Going off. Forgive me, I'm going off. For all the non-believers who were there when I started off. Ever since I made it, I ain't hear not a word from y'all. I know that you pray I fall, you need a new prayer, dog. That's why I be going off. Forgive me, I'm going off. 50,000 for the night and I might just blow it off. She riding with me for the night and I might just show off.
Alright, so he's in his talking shit bag, right? Basically, y'all said I wasn't gonna blow. Y'all been real quiet since I made it, right? Then the same thing, man. He's not flexing the numbers. Made 50 grand, might just blow it. So he's in his braggadocious bag. So this is probably going to be some more hookah bar, regular bar club type shit with a little bit of vibes drizzled in there. Let's see. The beat definitely gives the tone of it definitely gives more to like a vibe track, but the lyrics give more to I'ma talk my shit. You know what I'm saying? Braggadocious John. So let's see what see how he ties it all together.
Blow it off. She riding with me for the night and I might just show off. They know when I arrive that I make the city small. Yeah.
They know when I arrive, I make the city small. That means everybody is normally out here in the city, but when I show up, everybody come to where I'm at. That was a low-key bar. Y'all gotta listen. He's dropping the low-key Johns now. That was a low-key bar. All right. We in here for this one.
Yeah. Acknowledgement without the accolades. Still I celebrate, cause any day could be the last time I hear this record play. My heart is in a better place, my mind is in a different state, so I don't even care how much the record's made. How many lives can this record save? How many minds can it liberate? Feeling like I'm liable to make a change. Here I stand center stage as I take a leap of faith. I let the music lead the way. All that passion I put in the game, all that credit that I never claim. Yet I'm still amazed at how they always finding ways to slander my name. Life is a gamble, but like old people at casinos, dog, I'm here to stay.
That was dumb, but that was a bar. Alright, he's talking this shit, man. Yo, I watched an interview with him and Slicker, and he tells him, like, yo, like, I want to tell my story in my own time. Like, I don't want these interviews trying to get my story out of me. I want to get the opportunity to go and bleed on a track and bleed through the music and tell my story how I want to tell them. And I feel like that's kind of, maybe it's because the interview's fresh in my mind too, but I feel like this is what the intro to this is like, kind of like sounding like. Like, he's starting to really tell his shit about where he's at right now. I'm curious if the album isn't going to be a reflective one. If this album, we're not going to get the Reece story instead of just like some like random club Jones, if he's really going to be like giving us a view in. This is interesting.
They know when I arrive that I make the city small. This shit ain't a hobby, it's a lifestyle. Niggas will tell you likewise. I say niggas referring mostly to my guys. Nothing like those humble days when all I was to you was just nothing more than a lifeline. Niggas think they
let's go. Bring that back. I'm telling you, he's talking this shit now. He's telling the story. Let's go.
a hobby, it's a lifestyle. Niggas will tell you likewise. I say niggas referring mostly to my guys. Nothing like those humble days when all I was to you was just nothing more than a lifeline. Niggas think they brave enough to take mine. I ain't never been the type to take five, especially when I'm behind enemy lines. In position, minding my own business, but niggas keep sniffing, impersonating a K9. I keep telling my mother that I'ma make time. Great things take time, I'm on a mission. Total demolition, world domination, operation, fuck the system. Niggas know we ain't kidding this side. Niggas know ain't nothing killing the spirit this time. Nigga, just keep that in mind. A nigga like me keeps getting harder to find. Told her a nigga like me keeps getting harder to find.
Listen to the beat change there. First of all, that's a clever way to call somebody a bitch, the impersonating the K9 John. We're not gonna get into that though. That was alright. It was late, but that was kind of nice. Listen to the beat change. This song for me is more about the vibe and the music. Listen to the music. Like he's putting you in a certain zone. When this distortion on the beat sets in, you get that kind of like Marvin's Room vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like this is the fill the cup up, sit back, and you just kind of like start thinking about shit. Like this is, I'm telling you, this is reflective. He's in his reflective bag. Listen to the beat change. Listen to how the music changes here, and just it kind of like it changes the entire tonality and your entire vibe with it and shit.
This time, nigga, just keep that in mind. A nigga like me keeps getting harder to find. Told her a nigga like me keeps getting harder to find.
Watch them hating, praying for my downfall. Niggas catching feelings cause they know I walk tall. They know when I arrive that I make the city small. Watch them hating, praying for my downfall. Niggas catching feelings cause they know I walk tall.
Okay, Ayanda, let's go! Yo, the distortion plus her, I think it's just her voice. I don't even think it's the pitch. The distortion plus her voice gives you like a early, I don't even know what the time is, but that early jazz vibes, man. You feel like you're in a jazz hall. I can see like the long cigarette joints, right? Everybody dressed up nice. They got like the gangster hats on, smoke in the room. Bro, tell me her voice doesn't set a whole vibe.
My downfall, niggas catching feelings cause they know I walk tall. They know when I arrive that I make the city small. Watch them hating, praying for my downfall. Niggas catching feelings cause they know I walk tall.
Is it really so hard to believe? Your clothes are different, the plugs in your arms and head are gone. Your hair has changed. Your appearance now is what we call residual self-image.
Alright, so for those of you who know me, this loses major points. Anytime you stop the music and you put the audio clip into the middle of it, doesn't matter if it was Cashless Society, doesn't matter if it was any time that we've ever had that on the track, you lose points for me because now this is not going on a playlist for me. It takes me out of, like, I get it if this is like for the album, to set the tone for the album, but you automatically lose playlist ability for me. I don't want something on my playlist while my music's going that's going to stop and start talking and take me out of that vibe, take me out of that zone. And they were doing a really good job with the music up until that point. I don't agree with this artistic direction here.
They tried to blackball me, but I'm still putting numbers on the boards. You boys are only known for shaving points like Paul on The Longest Yard. I know you ain't who you think you.
Yo, Longest Yard was an underrated movie. I see you, my guy. That was an Adam Sandler bar. He throwing in Adam Sandler bars? We catching them. We catching them. Let's go.
You a bad liar, stop trying hard. Quit talking like you got priors. You don't wanna start an uproar with the men I stand before. These niggas got pride like a group of lions. I'm in top form. They won't admit I'm killing it on every platform. You in the presence of a god, nigga. Hold your applause. If you gon' put your hands together, you might as well send a prayer to the Lord.
Woo! Hold your applause. If you're going to put your hands together, you might as well send a prayer to the Lord. Let's go. And he's talking about himself, too, because he said you in the presence of a God. That was a scheme almost. He needs one more in there. That was almost a scheme, too. You got to catch those.
Hellbound fucking with the boy.
Alright, honestly, here's my assessment on this. The residual self-image talk that he put in there, I think this part afterwards might even be the intro to the next track on the album, the way that it sounded, which means that the actual like CD version of this may not have that disruptive feeling in the middle of the song. So that's interesting. I could be totally wrong. About that, but it was like an entirely different vibe, an entirely different feel musically afterwards. So there is a possibility for that. Down in the comments below, what do you think? Do you think that we're here in the intro to the next one, or do you think that he just broke that up with the talking and then that's the end of the song? Let me know what you think. Let's go to the scorecard. Let's see how much we actually liked it. Yeah, we're fans. I fuck with Reece, man. Target audience, yeah. Proper setting for this. I'm sticking with my original assessment right off the bat. This is my hookah bar vibes, yo. Did I get any Ghost Rider? Yeah, Lil Drake. Heard a Lil Drake, and I'm telling you, I got those Marvin Root vibes. Even if it wasn't necessarily him lyrically that I got the vibes from, the soundtrack itself, with the distortion in the music, and then bringing in those jazz vibes, I got a very Drake vibe from it, which is it's not a slight. That's just where it put me at mentally. I don't think anyone would ever be slighted being compared to one of the biggest selling artists of all time. Lyrics bars, I'll give it a 19. It was a solid verse, short of their best, but overall dope. He caught a couple in there. This wasn't about bars, though. I really think this is just him talking his shit. I think this is him setting the stage for the album. I could definitely see this being an intro. I think this is him telling his story, which you guys already know, like, the storytelling type shit isn't necessarily my bag, but I appreciate his artistic direction to do it. And he caught a few. He caught a few in there, too. So I give it a 19. 19 out of 25. The delivery, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm sticking 19. The beat selection, I like the beat selection. I'll give it a 15 out of 15. Sound quality and mixing is 15 out of 15. Effectiveness for me is going to be an 8. 8 out of 10 on effectiveness. You lose points for me when you drop the beat and you have the sample, start talking shit in the middle of it. It stops me from being able to put it on a playlist and shit like that. And then enjoyability, I'm going to give it another 8. Super enjoyable under specific circumstances. I think this is going to do well in the actual accolade of the album. And I think this was more for him than it is for us. I'll be honest with you. When you get on the track and you start talking shit like that, and you start telling your story, and you start like laughing at the haters, he didn't come in with the punchlines. He ain't come with punchlines. He ain't come with deep relationship stuff. He came to tell his story and talk his little bit of shit. I think this was a Reece track for Reece. So this one wouldn't go on a playlist for me, but it does make me excited to see which direction he's taking the album. As always, do you agree? Do you disagree? Drop down in the comments below. Let me know. What are your thoughts on this? Do you think that we're spot on with this? Do you think this is just like the warm-up, you know what I mean, shot? Do you think he's going to snap off the rest of the album? Do you think this album is going to be him just telling his shit like this? And this is a project by Reece for Reece? What do you think it's going to be, man? Let me know. As always, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all coming to hang out with me, and I will catch y'all on the next one, man.